Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Zilphia.
Hey.
Can you hear us? Are we audible? Are we visual?
Are we AV? Yeah.
I hear voices and see faces. Thank you, Zilphia. You're an excellent QA
Very
tester.
Welcome to the Legend of Avallen stream, soon to be renamed the It's Getting Cold in Wales stream.
Yeah, it's getting cold in Wales.
And it's still a Human in Japan stream, I guess. I'm Kurt, and this is Darren.
Yo, what's up?
And we are developing a game, isn't that right? Or develop stuff for a game.
Yeah, that is right. I'm curious, Zilphia, is it cold where you're at right now? Yep, we make Legends of Avallen and affiliate products, which include a campaign book at the moment, and what we're working on now is a setting guide, so you can enjoy our wonderful Celtic mythological world of Avallen at your gaming table.
We should work on an April Fool's Kickstarter that we're going to call Regular People of Avallen. The average.
Is it just the first level of the professions and then that's it?
No, not even that. Just like average people of Avallen. People that don't even become heroes. Just like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just the first level of profession. So you can like repair like a bench. And then that's it. That's the end of your character progression. That's as far as you get.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then like the adventures are like you have to like see your in-laws.
Yeah.
Or you have to go to the tavern and complain about your in-laws.
Yeah.
A lot of adventures basically revolve around complaining or dealing with your in-laws.
Yeah, or you have to go to a tavern in a nearby town without getting sick, which I failed to do because we went and
did you go to a tavern?
We played a show in Buxton, which is up north in the Peak District, and then whenever I go to any kind of convention, I always get sick afterwards, and then Jasmine never does. It's so annoying, and like she's my wife, right? So we kiss and stuff, yeah, and she still doesn't get sick.
Ooh, la-di-da.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's two reasons for that. One, that she's Filipina, and she's half Filipina, so she just says, natural robustness against sickness, which often we do because we're survivors. Or two, I don't have another.
She's an alien.
She's an alien. Yeah, she doesn't. Human viruses don't affect her. Yeah. Well, if you don't know, if you're watching this on replay, or what Zilphia probably knows, both Darren and I are bards, so we often play concerts and shows, not necessarily together, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We've never really played a show. We did one
party.
Which is kind of a weird thing to say because we talk so much and we both like music, and you play drums and I play everything else.
Everything else, yeah. Yeah, we hardly jam. We didn't even get a chance. We went on a freaking music tour recently and we still didn't get to jam. So
yeah, we still
we'll have to rectify that next time.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, so that's the thing that we have to figure out. But good show. Good show.
Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, the sound was awful. The sound engineer did not know what he was doing.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah.
They'll often people will rent the thing, but then when it comes to
they didn't even rent the thing, dude. Do you know what a DI box is?
Yes.
They didn't bring a DI box.
Like any DI boxes?
No, they had none.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. You have a keyboard player?
Yes, we do.
They don't have a DI. You guys don't have a DI box?
No, but it's now on our shop. No, because every other gig we do has their own. The sound team there has them, so we.
I don't have a DI box. I do have a I have a thing called a tone hammer, which I might recommend.
Mm-hmm. And
it's a bass pedal. So it's like if you don't have a bass amp, you can plug directly into it. But it works as Sorry, this is getting
we're now becoming music tech sound engineering.
Totally unrelated. This is the other area of my life, which is audio stuff. Yeah, I've also had a bunch of concerts. I had a concert last weekend. I had two concerts this past weekend, and then I'm playing one tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
So a lot of live music.
Musically active people. Actually, okay. So swing it back on topic immediately. I'm going to whiplash us. Did you see the sample PDF page that I sent you?
Yeah, I did.
You said no comments, so I assume you hate it. You were like, "This is trash. I can't say anything because I feel really bad about it, so I'll just say nothing instead." Is that what happened?
So what happened is, okay, so here's the thing about Darren and me is that we're in different time zones.
Yeah.
And I read it in the morning. Oh, that's cool. And then fell back asleep because 7:30 in the morning and forgot to respond because you had other messages on top of that.
Right, fair enough. I forgive you.
I go back there. No, but I thought it looked great. I think it's cool. I mean, you should show it.
Yeah, I'll show on stream 1 second. I guess Sylphia gets sneak peek.
No, I like the you have a little poem in the bottom, and I wonder whether or not, my only thought was whether or not the poem needed more context because like a truncated version. Because that's just more text.
But yeah, curious about your ideas about how we could do that. Let me show stream quickly. Where's the share? Screen share. There we go. Stream, Sylphia. There we go. Cool. So this is Affinity Publisher. This is where I make my mock-ups. I don't actually do the final layouting for the books. I have a guy who does that for us. Shout out. God damn, I was about to say shout out. I know I've forgotten his damn name. Like, shout out Squish. That's right, it's a weird name, Squish. I did remember. Shout out Squish in New Zealand. They do. That's a very
hard. It's a very hard name to forget, I think.
Yeah.
So look. Yeah, the text. Maybe the one thing is for example. So the poem says it is about the Muklevi.
Mm-hmm.
So either you put a little thing that similar to the Fairy Queen, where it talks about what the Muklevi is, or you integrate that in the text somehow, where it's like the Penlevi are named after the Muklevi, the most blah blah of the Faeseeker, or something like that. That way, there's some context for what a Muklevi is.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I was distracted by a spam in chat. Sorry.
No worries. Either the I see. God damn you, submarine. Either putting a bit of small text like the Muklevi is what the Penlevi are named after, and this poem is blah blah. It's written after them, or in the right column in the main body of that text that you wrote.
Yeah.
Just mention that they're named after the Muklevi.
Yeah, it's right.
Is it? Can I not see it? Wait, where is it?
I get that's the extra comments that I sent to you that you didn't read because you went back to sleep. I was like, they had a different text in here before, and I was like, but it doesn't mention the Everstranger or the Muklevi. Then I remembered we had this text from the original rulebook, so I was like,
I was reading the one you sent me in the Facebook chat, right?
Yeah.
I didn't look at one on this screen. So yes, then I think it works.
Yeah, the exact thing you said is what I mentioned.
We were just like this.
Yeah, we agree. But JR, you think it looks good, yeah?
I think it's great. I think maybe one other thought is
I never know what color to do the titles, but go on, sorry.
Oh, say it again.
I never know what color to do titles, and I just chose white because I couldn't decide, and then I know that there's going to be another illustration that I include that's too bright and the white won't show up, and then what do I do then? Black? Like, I don't know. I'm just
we just go hard and just align them to each of the magic color in anticipation of Wizards of the Coast buying our world.
Yeah.
Or doing a Universes Beyond.
Let's not talk about magic again. Let's stop that. Yeah, let's not talk about magic.
No, what I mean is you can make the Penlevi purple or black.
Yeah.
But how comfortable with that? How comfortable with that do you feel?
What, choosing colors for them?
Yeah,
it's probably fine. But I think the easiest option is to add a shadow.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, or keep them all the same color and just put a border around them.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, cool. Alright, anyway, so this will be coming to an inbox near to you soon. We'll be doing like a summary for each of the clans, and then for the world, to make just like a I don't know what to call it yet. I'm calling it Quick Guides to Avallen, but that ain't right. What should I call this little PDF that introduces Avallen as a world? Setting guide? But that's what we're making, right? So it's a short preview. What do I call it at the top? I call it a setting preview. And that works?
There's a good lore quick. Okay, what would you call it if you receive something from from a fantasy world dossier, maybe?
I think preview is a good word though. No,
but it's not really a preview, is it? Like a preview means because we're not previewing anything. We're giving an overview of like the clans and so on.
Sure, but it is a preview because it's a preview for what will be kind of content you'll find in the book in the future, right?
Okay, yeah, well, because I feel like the reason we couldn't use the word, okay, it's your call, obviously, but because we're using text from the other books, yeah.
Yeah.
And so okay, maybe you're right. Like it's a preview for someone that's unfamiliar with your world.
Yeah.
If anything, arguably, it's also a review setting review.
Yeah, setting review. Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. I mean, that's why I think there might be a word that captures that better, right? But I don't want to use review because of the connotations of that.
Yeah.
I'm
happy with preview.
Okay, if you want to use it, then more power to you.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's something I'm working on.
But it looks good.
Yeah. Thank you. Good. And then also new from last stream. At the end of last stream, I showed you and chat a work in progress of illustration that Raphael was doing. And the final version came in, and it's awesome. So I can show that off as well. Now, one part did kind of fail. This is supposed to be 2 rooms in a fortress of the Everstranger, and this was supposed to be. I just said we'll talk about Magic the Gathering anymore, but it was inspired by Magic the Gathering. It was where is it?
That's on you.
Yeah, that's on me. Let's go Everstranger 4 references. Here's a bunch of references that I used. And then here's the one for the Magic the Gathering. So I was like, hey, could we do this where it shows like 2 rooms of the fort and there's like a wall split between them, right? And that's how they're linked together.
What is that from?
It's from the new set, Duskmourn.
Oh.
Because they have rooms, right? It's rooms of a haunted house or whatever. But sure. But it came out just in time. I was like, oh, actually, this is really useful for me right now. I kind of want to do something like this. And obviously, a key part of this is that you have... It's weird because it's like you're seeing through this wall. Obviously, it wouldn't be here like this. I imagine it's supposed to be like a cross-section of a wall, but whatever, it works. Then it has the perspective of the wall kind of sliding off either way to make these 2 different rooms. I was like, hey, can you do that? And he kind of did not do that, right? He put the cross-section there, but the wall doesn't slide off it either way, so it's more just like a line down the middle than a wall. So that kind of failed, and I think that means I'm going to have to show this artwork without that part in frame. Like I might have to stretch it a little bit to make it so you don't see that section, but it's not the end of the world, that's fine. But the actual artwork itself is awesome.
Great. Yeah, both pieces are very cool.
Yeah. So there's 2 things here. There's like a treasure room in the other world. This is just to represent the tantalizing treasures you might be able to earn or perhaps steal by venturing into the fortresses of the gods and the fairy courts. And I love that there's a portal here as well, going back to Avallen, but somewhere different. And then to let you know that it's the Everstranger's world, obviously there's ghosts hanging around, which are cool. It just looks cool, right? It just looks like there's just abundance of wealth here.
Yeah, that wagon looks awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. I just want that wagon so bad.
Did I? Where's the references? Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, thank you, Sophia. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous too. And then the other side is a meeting of the Everstranger's fairy court. Can I? No, okay, I'll just make it big. It's fine. And it is really cool. I just love the lighting. I love the mood. I love the Everstranger statue in the background being all foreboding. And I love the variety of the Talwith Taig here. Like I said, a bunch of references are like, hey, try all this stuff. And he kind of really did just try everything. And so I love there's just a ghost there with no legs, right? He's just hanging out. He's just part of this group, and they all look so different and weird. Yeah.
Also, like
mm-hmm.
Part of the lore too is the Celtic have some shape-shifting capabilities to like choose their form.
Yeah.
These guys are just like, that guy's just like, I'm just gonna be a fucking floating skeleton because fuck you. That's what I love. That's my life. That's my badass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's badass. That's pretty bad of me.
Yeah. Well, one thing weird did happen is this bird man here on the left. That was kind of like a lost in translation typo that I made by accident. I didn't intend for there to be bird people I intended there for there to be people that have like raven feathers as a part of like the look, but not actually be a bird. And I was a bit like, I don't know if there are bird people in Celtic mythology, so I might have to ask him to change this, but I feel bad because it's like actually illustrated. But I thought, no, let me do a quick check. And turns out there is one Irish story about a chap who was cursed to become a bird person. Not like a bird, but like a man with like talons and feathers and everything and a beak and stuff. So it's fine. it's
yeah. And that guy was cursed. This is by choice. This person just loves birds.
Yeah, probably.
So I think that's okay. Yeah. And I love the fairy queen callback, the floating castle. It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I will show off one other thing as well, is another work in progress thing. One thing I did make him change, like this is the version he sent to me as the final one. And we could do, let's do spot the difference.
Sure.
Let's do spot the difference. So this is the final one after my feedback, and this was the one before then. Can you spot the differences? There's two main differences, three actually, but.
Okay, this is the pre-change. Okay, the fire on the head.
Fire on the head, where?
Wait, wait, go back to the other one?
Sure. This one? No, this one, sorry. This is the other one. Sylphia sees two. Sylphia, feel free to help Kurt.
No, okay, well, it was a woman, and it turned into a skeleton.
Yeah.
On the bottom right. There was something with the room. Something in the room changed. The doorway.
Yeah, the doorway. What?
What happened with the doorway?
Here's the old version. Yeah.
And the new version? Okay, so it's a different. It goes to the penalty swaps instead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then there's one more thing.
The third one you won't get. If you do, I'll be very impressed.
Okay. Do it again. Give me a few quick flicks back and forth.
It's the old version again.
One more time.
Okay, and here's the new one. You won't. It's too small.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you're right. So the first one is the portal. I actually asked him in the brief to like make it somewhere that looks different, like contrasty. Like I didn't want it to be another dark place. I wanted it to be somewhere bright. So it's like, oh wait, what? Like it's obviously a portal that goes somewhere different, right? And I like that contrast. I think it looks good. The other one was that originally this is like on me. I mean, it wasn't really a mistake. I said, hey, the Telwyth have a bunch of forms that vary between this, and this. Some of them look like they're god, some of them look like they're old fae, which is what the Skos guy is, and some of them look somewhere in between, more human-like. And so he drew this person at the front here as a skeleton figure. And I didn't like it for a few reasons. One, I thought it just looked too much like the Everstranger, so you could be confused about who or what it was.
Sure.
Two, it reminded me of Death from Discworld, Terry Pratchett.
Right.
Just like the posing being quite exaggerated and the mouth kind of like open in almost like a grin.
Yeah.
It just looked a bit
humorous.
Comical to me. I mean, maybe no other people didn't get that, but that's the vibe that I felt when I looked at it. And it just felt like it didn't quite fit. And then the third thing is that there are somehow Raphael's very good, but this time there doesn't seem to be any like women in the scene. There's like no ladies here as far as I can. I mean, maybe this ghost figure is, but that's kind of not neutral. So I was like, hey, we can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. If you just change that skull's head into a woman's head, then you've added a woman to Seam and you kind of got rid of Death from Discworld. So that's what he did. But he still get the skeleton hands, which I'm kind of happy with because that's just kind of weird. And then the final thing was that you would never spot in a million years was this chap in the background had no eyes. Like he was just in shadow. And it just made it look not clear. And I was like, hey, could you just give him eyes? And he was like, sure. So he's got some blue glowing eyes, that's all. Just to stand out in the background there. And that's it. Yeah, spot the difference.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That was a challenging game. Spot the difference. Is that the official name of the difference?
Yeah, I think so.
Really good. So you think so we can't really use the wall. Yeah, there's just like a wall.
Yeah, I think in the end it would just be cut Like I would use this side and that side and just not use that thing in the middle. But at the end of the day, there will be an illustration of every fairy court is my plan. And we just have the Ever Strangest one here now. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. It does look really cool. And I love how the Tower Take look also different and everything. I'm really pleased with this.
I would love to, it'd be fun to put that. You can make that the Otherworld drawing, or you could, in the lower.
Yeah, I'm planning to put it in there. Just when I mentioned the fairy courts, it'll be there or somewhere. Yeah, for sure.
It's a good piece.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Should we move on to other stuff? You wanted to show me something, didn't you?
It did, I think.
Yeah.
Because the campaign.
There's the video, but there was something else. I forgot what the something else was.
The other one we'd have to do on stream. That was a tonal shift. I did some work on the tone for our Pen Cower draft for the.
Oh, okay. So that's off-stream thing. Okay, sure. In that case, let's go to the video then.
Yeah. So basically, we need to write a script for a video.
Yep, we do.
That will Kickstarter, and we decided to do it on stream.
Yeah.
Because we're doing work together, and this is something we can write together, and it's something that will probably take a little bit of time as we sort of battle back and forth, but it shouldn't take that much time, right? We could probably finish this like actual finished form now. Which
that would be great.
And you can contribute if you're watching the stream live, i.e. Zilphia, or someone who isn't chatting and they're just watching. That's okay too. If you want to stay in the background, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess some more context just for anyone else. So yeah, we're running a Kickstarter soon. Currently planned for end of October. No permanent date yet. Let's search for Avallen. This is for a setting guide, a source book for our Celtic project. We search for Avallen on Kickstarter, you'll see our 3 projects here. Our rulebook, our campaign book, and now this is our setting source book. And we are currently at 414 followers, that's nice, cool, that's a happy number. Early backers will get this awesome Celtic Warrior mini as a part of their pledge. Diggs gives us the thumbs up, thanks Diggs. And I don't watch videos on Kickstarters. Whenever I go to a Kickstarter, I never watch the video, but I'm constantly told the videos are very important. And I asked in my Discord the other day, and yes, a bunch of people said that they always watch the video. So I often like to model the world upon myself. I'm like, everyone's just like me, so I can do what I want for me, and everyone else would also like it. And if it was up to me, I wouldn't make a video. But that would be a problem because everyone is not like me, and some people really do enjoy videos. So we have to make a video for our Kickstarter, and that's what we are scripting today, I guess, yeah.
Oh, and Diggs is in the chat, and she is the person who will help us make the video, so that's actually quite good timing.
Yeah, Diggs is a superstar.
So if she's watching actively, which I don't know,
Also, speaking of Diggs, I don't know if I've shared this yet, so this will be another stream debut thing, but we're planning on making collector's editions for the entire Avallen series, and we're currently, Chrissy's currently working on the design for it, and I kind of want to put this button now here and show it off on stream, but maybe I'll do that another time instead.
Sure.
Because it looks.
You'll be able to show it off soon when we show it on the on the campaign, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe we should wait until it's finally done.
But it exists now.
Yeah, it exists now. In fact, I have a question to ask my Discord about later for it. Anyway, okay, yeah, so let's lead us through this, Kurt. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so my head's a bit scattered, so you're going to have to guide me.
And thanks for your support, Sophia. Our wall is also hurt, which is why we're trying to do this campaign. And Diggs, so she doesn't know what all these icons are. So, for a video, we basically want it to be around a minute, 50 seconds to a minute 10.
Yes.
And give some analysis, some other videos with a pacing that we liked based on lines of text. And I basically came up with this rough structure for what I think will probably be a 50 second to 1 minute 05, 1 minute 10 video. Essentially 12 lines of text separated into roughly 3 sections.
So that's where 12 lines of text.
Yeah. And so this is different.
And each line is a paragraph long, right?
Each one, yes, each one is 30 lines long.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I did speak to my Discord and I asked them, hey, like, if you like videos, what kind of videos do you like? And the most general feedback I got was they, like I said, like I imagined 3 different kind of videos. I was like, there's the moody, flavorful story videos, right, where it's just kind of like fluff about the world. It's kind of in-world lore. The other video I thought, like, to put into 3 buckets would be like a mechanical video, like explaining what's in the products and what's going on, right? And then the third video is the creator talks to camera video, right? Here's my thing. Here's why I think it's great, that kind of thing, right? They're the 3 buckets that I put them into. And it was pretty clear that everyone prefers bucket number 1, which is the flavorful, like, get me in the mood kind of video.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
And something to think about with regards to marketing is, I mean, it is marketing, right? So it's a different kind of language, and the way people access and touch with marketing copy is different from how they engage with like a novel or a short story or a game book, right? So we still have to be like really efficient. And so that's the challenge of it, right? Like, you want to have that evocative stuff that we're talking about and get people in the mood, but you don't have a lot of time to do it, because the whole point of it is you want someone to watch the whole fucking thing and like be like, I'm on board, which you lose if it gets too long or if you don't get to the point quickly enough. So our goal is to use both, basically build off of the text that we've built before, and that we know about the product we're making, the imagery that we've commissioned and that we think will be attractive, and marrying them together to make sure that it's a really interesting and captivating piece of marketing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're watching the stream, you're already part of our, you're part of our, what do you call it?
Audience?
You're invested. Yeah, you're already part of our audience and you're invested. So the goal of this is more for people who don't know anything about us yet, right?
Yeah, true.
Arguably.
Yeah.
So that's
so ironically, if you're part of our audience right now, you're not a target audience. This video. Yeah. Although still, we'd obviously want you to see this and go, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it would be. That's awesome. Right.
But the feedback we can have is like, so for example, Zilphia's in stream, like, what about our world brought you into it, right? Because that's the thing that could be universal, like the thing that you want to see and hear about the world. I mean, obviously we have our ideas about it because we write the thing, and we have to touch these bases with regards to the thing we're trying to talk about, which is a Faeseeker's Guide to Avallen. But it's good to know what brings people into this world and what they like about it, who aren't us.
So looking at structure here, I'm really happy with like just already the buckets that you've made, right? Just the beginning, evoke the flavor of the world to get people interested in what's going on. 2, character call to action. So that's going to be the Faeseeker, right? So section 1 is the Avallen part, the big part of the heading. Section 2 is the Faeseeker's part, right? And then section 3 is everything, like what's on offer, right? I assume that's like, this is the setting guide. There's already a rule book. There's a campaign book. There's a tarot deck. Like, this is what's going on. Yeah.
Ooh, Zilphia has a good comment.
Yeah.
She's a Celtic nerd, so making sure to clarify it's an Iron Age thing and not a medieval thing like D&D.
Yeah.
That's pretty important.
Yeah.
That's really good. And Diggsy says they like fairies and he loves the exploration of the world of the Fae. So yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, honestly, I think that like our audience of 2 have nailed it. That's the perfect 2 perspectives that I really want to hit on. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, Celtic, Iron Age world, like folkloric, pre-medieval. The thing is, like, we say pre-medieval, but obviously we can't, like, we don't say pre-medieval in the video, do we? We say like an ancient time or an Iron Age world.
Well, really what you mean is pre-medieval, pre-Abrahamic.
Yeah.
But the other issue with marketing is, you have to package these ideas into something that people recognize to bridge these gaps, right?
Yeah.
That's what effective marketing copy does. And actually, that is a thing that a lot of, I think, Kickstarters get wrong. Like, whenever someone says, like, what did I do wrong? Sometimes there'll be a video or, like, the text page or whatever, and they just tell too much, and they lose you, like, right away. You're just like, I don't know. Like, because they know everything about it, but they don't know how to, like, package it for an outsider to make sure that that's what they need to chomp on. So that's important.
So I mean, time before time.
Time unrecorded.
Was it The Land Before Time? Is that the dinosaur animated movie? Makes everyone cry dramatically. Anyway.
Right. And we're still trying to tell the story, right? It's challenging.
Yeah.
Basically, if you look at these others, it just occurred to me, these 3 sections are basically the classic movie trailer structure, right? In a world where blah, 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 and then a man comes, he blah, 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 coming this summer, featuring so-and-so. We're making a movie trailer, right? And these are the beats of the movie trailer.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so wait, I've got something brewing in my head, and let me know if you think this is what you're imagining as well. So I'm looking at evoke flavor, and I'm thinking, what are the 4 things about our world that I need people to like know immediately, right? And the first one is Celtic Iron Age. Then Raxian invaders. Then mysteries, danger of the other world, Fae courts, I guess, and gods. Now, they're the 4 things that I think of when I think of Avallen. But I'm just like, okay, is that like way too much information to do in 4 lines, or is that kind of what you're imagining?
No, it can be, but I think what's important then is if you're evoking the flavor, they can be kind of disconnected. I've seen videos where they're a little bit disconnected of like, this is a thing, and this is a thing, and this is a thing.
Yeah.
But it's most effective when these 4 lines talk about these things that are important to you, but it ties the narrative, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. But so now ignore what I've just said, and then tell me if you had ideas for what these 4 things might be as well, or what kind of idea you had there. Because that's just the first thing I thought of, but I'm not saying we should do that. I just wanted to write it down before I forgot.
No, I didn't. Dig says a time before time is classic because it works. And in a way,
no. She meant your movie structure trailer.
Oh, the movie thing. Oh yeah. It works. It's a 3-part structure. So no, I mean, I didn't have anything. I didn't have any preconceptions about what should be placed into these buckets before.
Think of something now.
No. But okay, what I'm thinking of is like, okay, let's say these are your 4 ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm interested in is, if these are the 4 ideas you want to touch, how do we connect them narratively, right? That's one way to do it. You can either make them slightly disconnected and talk about them in a world of Iron Age Celts.
Yeah.
Where Raxian invaders are so-and-so, and the dangers of the other world is ever present. Faeseeker supplicate the fairy courts for protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a story, actually.
yeah, exactly. Like you can,
but to make it stronger.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, just like the idea of like danger from 3 sides, right? You have clans on clans and local stuff. You have the Raxians, and you have the other world, and then above all of this is the Fae courts and the gods. Yeah, but yeah, go on. You.
Oh, so you see these as 3 like elements of adversity?
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, another way to look at it is with the Celtic Iron Age, like humble adventures. Like part 1 is like, well, no, because the thing is, we do have a character call to act. Like, I'm suggesting do a character call to action in the second section.
Yeah.
So, in some ways, yeah, I guess we don't have to do that yet. We're just describing the world. So.
Yeah. I'll add some additional context to the stream. So, Kurt is a better narrative writer than me, and I'm happy saying that. This is literally telling a story. So I do kind of want to step back and hand over the reins to you, let you cook for a bit, and see where your head takes you.
Keep in mind too that it's like halfway between copywriting and narrative writing, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to be mindful of. And then thinking of we have to think about our audience. But basically what I want to say without saying these words is, in a world of in a world where, we're not going to use this, but this is just this is fine.
In a world before steel.
Where iron iron is where honor is stronger than iron or some shit like that, right? Like that's a cliche. But how do we make it Celtic?
Yeah, and
right?
and there's magic in the stones.
Yeah, in a hidden Celtic. Wait. You made it even better if I made it a poem. Sorry, hold on. Let me still.
We can't make everything a poem. I mean, you probably could make it. But let's
yeah,
not.
the Celts did.
Yeah,
the Celts made everything a poem.
True, they did make everything a poem. You're right.
But we'll get to the poems again. So and of course, drawing from the stuff that we had before, on hidden misty isles where. Well, okay, on hidden misty. The good thing about making something poetic, though, is that it fixes like the meter of it, which I do like. So it makes the timing regular.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we're writing a poem.
No.
We're just something on hidden.
I mean, we wrote a poem last time for Against the Fairy Queen. God, that took us ages.
Yeah.
In the best kind of way.
It was fucking fun.
Yeah,
it was fucking fun. On hidden misty isles. I don't like the. Okay, this idea of honor and iron.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too cliche? I think it is, but I don't know if it's still okay to use.
And it's not really like a thing.
Yeah,
that we tie into much. Yeah.
So we are songs of iron.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is amongst. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start with the most evocative line first and build around that, right? And that could be probably the Fae Courts, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, I was thinking of like mists and stone and like Celticness.
Basically, string limerick. There once was an isle named Avallen, where every hero could not be fallen. And he said to the gods, "This is quite odd, and everyone needs to sniff some pollen." I don't know, that was that one. Well, I think the gods are quite evocative.
Yeah.
And also, like, that's the thesis, right? The thesis of a Faeseeker's guide is it's going to lead into the next section of there are Faeseekers that seek out the power of the gods, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's something along the lines of like, mortals seek the help of fairy courts to as for mortals seek supplicate the divine fairy courts. What would be better? Fairy courts, or supplicate. What's a better word than supplicate?
What does supplicate mean?
Supplicate is when you approach or like you petition. Oh, petition. There
yeah. No, I don't think petition's good either. That was also my first thought.
What was that?
I don't think petition's good either, but we could fix the words at the time.
Sure.
I'm more interested in figuring out what these lines are trying to say rather than what they are saying, at least to begin with. Yeah. So it says, what side will you choose? I mean, Zilpa, you're not wrong. That's probably going to be in the call to actions. Like, what fairy court will you choose? Yeah.
Who will you choose?
Oh, you choose, yeah. Yeah.
And I just want to make sure. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So like we're talking about the world and how it's dangerous, right? So like the what my thought is, and tell me if this is wrong-headed, is that this is a slightly brutal path. Is it brutal? Would you say it's brutal?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard. Is that I don't want to focus on like.
It's not a brutal setting per se.
No, it's not like people getting like beheaded everywhere all the time, just in one place, right? I think like we can like like the focus should be on like I said, like mists and stone of like a magical land. Like there's like magic in the earth. There's mystery. You can stumble into the other world, you know.
Right.
Like around any corner there could be something that you've never seen before, right? But yeah, it's still rare, but you can still expect it. There's people living their lives, there's clans, there's tribes. And then out in the mists there's mystery, wonder and danger, right? So it's like homely and community and like a fire and hearth, but then at the periphery it's wonder and danger. That's what I think of Avallen.
Okay. In that case, sure. So if you because we have word economy, right? So that could be kind of the call to action, right? Like it's like the humble villager looks to protect his kin and ascend the legend or whatever. Again, we won't say that. And Faeseekers and become Faeseekers to gain more power. What fairy court will you choose? Blah blah, etc.
I really struggle with the word power. It's like I don't want to use the word power, but I can't think of any other words for it. There's like talents, gifts. Oh, gifts is good. I had thought of that before actually. Gifts, blessings. Yeah. But fundamentally, game of power. Dig says, delve into a land full of stories untold. It's kind of fun. Stories untold. Stories yet told. Yet to be told. Stories untold.
Yeah.
I'll write it down anyway, just like brainstorm words.
Yeah. We used that for something, didn't we? That sentiment. We used that for the not those exact words, but the sort of stories untold, hidden mysteries type thing. I mean, I guess it's always true for a new RPG that there are stories untold.
Yeah.
And yes, Diggs is right. That cool aspect is that ordinary people can become heroes. But that's going to be part of the character call to action, right? Like establish the world. So that's kind of in section 2, which is where we clarify that you are the humble person becoming the mighty hero.
Yeah.
Amongst.
Although I don't know if we should focus on that because that's not a part of this book, funnily enough. Like, I mean, I mean, I guess kind of like you're choosing your clan and you're starting origins, but the main draw is then is seeking the Fae, and what that takes is like active, right? It's not you have to do things to do that. You have to earn their favor.
Yeah. And Faeseekers seek
but Chris, you're right. It's important to Legends of Avallen, but it's not important to Dungeons and Dragons. And I was considering of I don't know, there might be a stretch goal, but like I did consider like adding a level 0 like setting compatibility thing to D&D to make it so you can start as like humble villagers who aren't heroes yet. But that's not going to be a focus of the book. That might be a stretch goal. Yeah.
Okay, like.
Part of me wonders if we need to mention the other actions, but I think we should. And I have awesome artwork for it, so it's part of the world, right?
Yeah. Well, it also gives because the important thing too is for setting is what's the conflict, right?
Yeah.
And you're presenting 2 conflicts. Like, why do you have to be a hero? One is that there's a mighty, right here, there's a mighty empire seeking to subjugate it to its will, right? Which is pretty relatable.
Yeah.
And also there's a weird beast. Is it wired or weird? And weird.
Yeah, either. But yeah, I mean, in the rulebook, I used a Y for certain kind of creatures. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
And
There's two conflicts, right? There's the Raxians and interclan conflict, and then there's the constant threat of the other world that's bursting into the mortal realm, right?
Sorry, DZ says, oh, I see you wrote there. Zilfiel said D&D 3.5 had something like that. They had NPC classes that functioned as good level 0 to 1 classes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it would be kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, just bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
And weird beasts stalk the land, making prey of peasants. We're not using that. Prey.
It's good, but it's not for Avallen. Yeah.
Yeah. I like alliteration. Making and weird beasts. But they don't really stalk the land, right? They
they escape from the other world, but
escape from other worldly borders, otherworldly.
Escape from. Yeah, the other world is so annoying that it's called the other world because it's like, I want to use other and world and otherworldly, but it's sometimes it's difficult, which is what you're experiencing right now. Yeah.
Well, lovely. Weird beast.
I would just say like say prowl from another world or escape, so you can escape from
from other worlds.
Yeah, I see how annoying it is. Yeah, you want to say an other.
But again, if you're looking for the point of view, if you look at it from the point of view of someone that's never seen your world, that works, right?
Yeah, escape from other worlds. Yeah, or you could just say from the other world. Just let them know that it's a thing, right?
Yeah. Lost with the stones. Now here's the question: can we use the word Celtic?
Yeah. I don't know.
You're so gung ho about that.
Yeah. Yeah. I would. I mean, I've always just said it's Celtic inspired though, and it's like, but the thing is, because we're talking like in world and flavorful.
Yeah,
if it's an in world character talking, then no, I guess not, right?
I mean, if we use Celtic as a descriptor, like amongst, like, on an isle of mists, on an isle of mists, an isle of mists in Celtic stone, right? You see Celtic stone, that's kind of evocative, and it takes the edge off of Celtic, the people, but you understand it's a Celtic world because you're referring to Celtic stone, right? And Celtic stone.
Well, I don't really like Celtic stone, but I do see what you're getting at. I want to say like Celtic myths or Celtic stories, or
Celtic. Well, I'm using it as Celtic iron, Celtic.
But I mean, so it's interesting we're coming from from different ways. Like, you're trying to write the thing. I'm just like, yeah, okay. So this line is gonna. What's the purpose of this line? The purpose of this line is to mention Celtic, Iron Age, and anything else. I guess kind of like the fantasy.
And folkloric fantasy. It's basically indicating that you're entering a folkloric fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also just do that, right? You could also do the enter a world of Celtic Iron Age folkloric fantasy, and just fucking And that's not super sexy, so I don't like that as much. Now runic stone. Does runic stone work? Is there too much crossover with like
Nordic
stuff.
So yeah, this is what I see, right? We have an introduction line just setting the scene, and again, I just think of mist, stone, Celtic. Like maybe I don't know if you have to mention Celtic, but maybe we do. And then yeah, conflict. Although it feels like having a whole line just for the Raxian Empire is a bit much, but maybe that's necessary.
We could also combine those, right?
Yeah.
That could be a combination of beast and those are the it could be a threat line, right? That's okay.
Or it could be a contrast of like clans and then Raxians. So I don't think we could fit clans in the first line. There would be enough space, right? So this could be like factions and conflicts, and then yeah, otherworld, and then other powers. What does chat say? Runic stone. Celts had runes too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
we call them wodestones. What happened to wodestone?
There's wodestones. Well, okay, that's the thing, right? Like wodestones, that's like our term.
Yeah, but I don't mind throwing that out there. Like, I think people know, like, that's the reason why I came up with wodestone, was because it's two words that just feel super Celtic combined together to make a super Celtic fusion, right? People, sure. Not everyone knows what woad is, but people that know Celts know what woad is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and if you don't know, then I still think it sounds cool and makes you wonder, right? Yeah. But yeah, on Isles of Mist, or Isles of Mist, Woad and Stone, or Isles of Mist, Iron and Stone. Like, what's wrong with that? Mist, Iron and Stone. Doesn't that just isn't that everything we want to say?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to say an Isles of Mist, Iron and Stone, or Woadstone?
Woadstone's too long. But then I'm just like an Isle of Songs of Iron and Stone. But yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Mist, Iron and Stone. I think Mist, Iron and Stone. Mist, Isles of Mist, Stones of Woad. Oh, that's kind of cool, Chrissy. Yeah, Isles of Mist, Stones of Woad. Yeah, but it's a stone of Woad. It's like a stone made of woad.
It would be Woad on stones.
Yeah, Woad and stones. Yeah, Isles of Mist, Woad and stones. Yeah, but yeah, I just like it. Isles. Yeah, Mist, Iron and Stone. Like that's everything Celtic in my brain, at least. I don't know if chat thinks differently, but.
You could also make this line longer if it's like on Isles of Mist. You could say blah blah of iron and blah blah of stone, or like stones of woad or runic rot stones or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do. I mean, yeah, we could try that as well.
Is this too much rune rot stone?
Yeah.
Rune.
Woad.
What do you do with it?
Woad covered stone. It's carved, isn't it? It's carved. But
yeah.
Woad painted stone, rune carved stone.
I mean, they're often carved, right?
Yeah.
On Isles of Mist, iron rot, iron blades, and rune carved stone. Or Isles of Mist, or do you want like a parallel structure of blades of iron?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Sorry, I was thinking of something else a second. I was just thinking like on our reference, like it was just like vague. It was just like more vague, like mood, right? You would just say like like through the mists, a blue carved stone appears.
So make it more.
Like make it even more moody.
So you want to make it more? So making it more like second person.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like
it's the on Islands of Mist. That's the movie trailer voice, right? But we're not movies. We're role playing games, and so you want to feel like there's a game master talking to you, right? Yeah. I think.
Yeah. So at the Mist part, you see the woad painted stone like tower before you kind of thing. Like, it can be that. It could be like a D&D narrative, right?
Yeah.
Like, that you're, like... sorry, a role-playing narrative, not D&D. Yeah. Role-playing narrative. At the mist part, the woe-painted stone towers before you. And then, here you say, like... You remember the... I don't know. The centurions or something. The centurions... chasing or whatever. Like, it could be more drama. It could be more dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of cool too, right?
Yeah. The issue is then we're basically describing a scene, and then we need illustrations that match that scene, right?
Yeah, and that'd be because
my current biggest pain is I don't have a bloody illustration of a woad painted stone in the mists, and it really bugs me. I have to just get it done quickly. I don't know. I should have made it more of a priority, but yeah. Is that the thing we should look at now? Is what artwork we have?
Sure.
Or do you want to continue thinking first of words?
Oh no, because the imagery will be important. Yeah. So whatever we write, it has to hang on whatever imagery we can use to sort of support that.
Yeah.
So I do kind of agree that we should probably look at the art too.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go down that path.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then let me browse. So I guess the art book is probably a good place to go.
Yeah, I guess I gotta pull out my art book too, eh?
Yeah. So the more recent art, the better, because that I have PSDs for with layers of characters and scene and things like that. I don't really have anything misty, I don't think, which is annoying.
Rain. You kind of do. You have a rain.
Rain, yeah, but it's way more menacing.
That's not necessarily bad.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we could do some hue alteration, add miss animation, says Chrissy Diggs. Yep, you're right. She knows what she's doing. She knows what's up.
No, we also have the portal, right?
Yeah.
So we have the portal, we have the rain. Dude, what if the story is you're in that misty thing and you're being chased, and then you come across this portal in this grove, and then you go through, and it's the door that you just had Raphael,
So it's just a world of treasure.
Kind of. They enter a different court or something, or they enter another world.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
So it's like a mini legend of a person who's getting chased, and to escape they find a portal and they stumble into the other world, and then ask for help.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah, totally.
Do you dare enter the door? Do you dare cross the threshold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun idea.
I'm just looking for world setting illustrations. I have this one, which I like a lot from the core book, that kind of shows a sunrise over a bunch of. This the closest I have to misty stones, woad stones, but they're off in the distance, right?
Right. Yeah.
They look. I have this, which is a really good settings shot, but it's not in person. It's bird's eye. But it still shows you what the Valak live like. We have mystics in the forest. We have wrestling folk. Heroes return. And then, yeah, I guess for the Raxians, I have two that come to mind. Obviously, there's the battle, which is probably the best one, really.
Yeah.
Although this got used in the other video as well, but it's a good piece of artwork, so that's probably why. And then I also have this one as well, of the dude shooting down at them, or ambushing them. But I think this one's better, the battle. Where'd it go?
You think the battle's better, or you think?
Yeah, it just shows the conflict of cultures, right? You have the Valak, a rabble, and then you have the structured Raxians. But it also shows the magic in the world as well.
I kind of so if it's if you like, could we start with that, or is that too?
No, I think this is too strong. Like, I think it has to start with like Miss Celtic-ness, but I don't know. Maybe you disagree.
No, not necessarily.
Like, I feel like this is like the second image, perhaps, like showing the clash of cultures.
Right.
You should build up, says Diggs. Yeah, exactly.
Look at the plot.
And obviously, this is obviously a classic as well. This is the cover artwork. This shows like a portal to the other world.
Right.
But like Chris says, I don't think you can start there. Yeah, I don't have like starting image. Yeah, Chrissy, this the image that I wanted you to illustrate, or that I wrote the brief for, is the kind of the illustration that I'm looking for right now. I might get someone to do it, I think, because it is kind of missing from the repertoire. Should you work on it now? Like, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Work on it now and get it done. That'll be a lot of work, and we're trying to get this done soon. I mean, I guess the other sort of the most Celtic-y one that comes to mind is like this one, this kind of festival-y.
Yeah.
Right, you could pan from the right, and then it's like the Celtic warrior. Like Flirt's kind of cool.
I also have a recent one, I guess, but I don't know if it's too much. I have the the devotion.
Wait till we decide on, I guess, the structure of this video.
yeah. Like, I have this one. This one's like quite evocative, but I don't know if it screams Celtic. But it does show druids.
Druid.
Yeah. It just show like nature, stone and stuff. Yeah.
It is druidic, right? So if like the angle is something like
I mean, yeah, if we instead of saying Celtic, we said a land of druids, everyone knows what the fuck we're talking about, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that might be better. So like on the Mystic Isles where druids worship, ancient gods or whatever. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you pan up from the druid to the gods.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That kind of works. Yeah, and there's like motion. Yeah, and that's kind of the focus of the book anyway. So yeah, I kind of like that. So what do you call this piece? Let's say.
Oh, so this says it screams Celtic to me, lol. Okay. Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that. So.
Yeah. Actually, also one thing is interesting, just a side thing. Like my lead artist is Brazilian, right? And he's never, as far as I know, I don't think he's ever been to Europe. So sometimes there's like things that like kind of creep in that look like, not even say off, they just look different and strange. Like the shapes of rocks sometimes, he does like these weird shapes, like boulder shapes that, maybe they're cartoony, maybe it's just a cartoony style. But like these trees here, these don't seem, like it's not like a very, I don't imagine this in the UK as much, but I do like the shape of them. It's just fun because I can tell like he's from somewhere else and his own culture and ideas come in, which is perfect because he makes things that I wouldn't think of, right? Which is really cool.
Yeah, it would be awesome to have him come out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, I remember on like the first illustration he sent me, there was like clearly like a Brazilian, like Native American, Native Brazilian like patterns and things like that. Like it was obviously South American, and I was like, dude, that's so cool. It's not what we need, but I love that that's there. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we can make lots of money so we can pay for him to come out to Wales and be cold with me.
No, we'd come in. Okay, so let's say we start with that piece, right? So the piece is the druids.
Yeah.
Druids and statues.
Yeah.
And so we say something about that, right? Like
I mean, what are we looking at here? We're looking at druids, white cloaks, grove, stone. I don't know if Chrissy can add mists to this. I don't know if it's too bright for mist, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Yes. What a hero. Yeah. She's like, yeah, don't worry, it'll work. I'm like, okay, cool. I trust it.
Would it be cheesy to say on Avallen?
On Avallen.
Did you say the world? Like, people say that, right? If you say on Faerun.
Yeah. Yeah, on Faerun, yeah. Or,
right?
Yeah.
Like, just we'd have to be like, this is a world. No, like, this is a world.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
On Avallen.
Yeah.
Druids, God, marketing copy so hard. That's true. Chrissy can do anything. It's amazing. Including singing 30 songs tomorrow for a gig we have.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chrissy.
To be fair, I feel like maybe she can do everything. Like maybe this image could be edited to look more like nightly, darker with mist and stuff, as opposed to sunrisey. Yeah. I've done that before. I'm sure Chrissy could do it better. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Cool. And then that'll be great as well because we have this other illustration on this side of like diplomacy between Raxians and Varlic, and then if this is a different color, like if this is moody and dark and this one's bright and sunrisey, then it doesn't look so much the same illustration. Don't know if it's a good thing or not, but something to consider. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Morning mist vibe. Yeah, cool.
On Avallen, druids pray to ancient gods amongst woad painted stone.
Yeah.
And then it could continue like hoping to the prayers seek power to fend off the will of a mighty empire.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They seek power, seek guidance, but maybe power's better. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the whole point of the Faeseekers is like,
well, it says seek power, seek strength.
Sure, you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess then we cut to the artwork of the fighting.
Yeah. Artwork. What do we call this? Artwork. The war art.
Yeah.
Artwork.
Oh, yeah, it's the Battle for Segontium. Yeah.
What did you say?
It's the Battle for Segontium. So this is.
Oh yeah.
This is the Pen Levy. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. They lose. Spoilers. They lose.
But they put up a fight.
Yeah.
All right, we got 45 minutes to knock out this marketing video. Let's do this.
Yeah. Sure.
Of a mighty empire.
But I mean, we don't have to get the text exactly, but if the structure is there, then we can start working on it, right?
Yeah. But let's try to pull a magic trick and get it done in 45 minutes.
Sure.
Aim for the stars, land amongst the firmament. The prayer seeks strength to fend off the will of a mighty. Fend off the will. Alright, did you want to try to put the other world here? Fend off the will.
No, I don't think there's room.
I mean, you say fend off.
I mean, fundamentally, the other world would be another piece of artwork as well, so.
Oh, that's fair.
So it has to be another bit, yeah. Dangers, artwork of dangers from the other world. I have a bunch of those. I have a bunch of those.
Dangers, yeah.
We have strike, fight, but that's not so mysterious or misty. We have this one, which is obviously epic, and a favourite of the Makalevi.
Actually, it's better to say otherworldly beast, right?
Yeah, you can do. But then you can't say otherworldly beasts of the other world, but yeah, you can just say otherworldly. Very Queen art.
This line probably doesn't work, but I'm just trying.
We can change the lines. The point is just we need the structure there so we can start making a video, and then the lines can be edited afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The art, right? So artwork.
Yeah.
Beast.
Don't know yet. I mean, we have a bunch of monster art as well.
Yeah.
We also have, like, there's like a bunch of candidates for this. There's the Boar art, Makalevi art, and I guess the Avallen art as well. One from each book family. Cool. Yeah, this is our quietest stream because we're the most deep in thought.
Oh, yeah, right. Which is why, we're actually writing. Yeah. It's hard. On Avallen Druids, I want to use a different word from pray because I don't even say pray twice, right? So you would say like on Avallen Druids petition ancient gods amongst woe-painted stones.
Yeah. You can say whisper.
Whisper too?
Yeah.
Ancient gods amongst woe-painted stones.
Or like rites or rituals.
You don't use the word petition in this context?
Nah.
You like that?
I don't like it. It sounds like you're filling out a petition. But getting signatures and stuff.
Well, yeah, but that's where it comes. Supplicate and petition. Yeah. These are very old-timey words. Yeah. Beseech.
Beseech, yeah. Beseech and Dix's beckon. Yeah.
Did we use beseech before in Fairy
Queen? I think we've used it in the context of like the Fey courts and stuff, but beseech is fine.
Should they I don't know, druids beseech.
I still like whisper, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Their prayers seek strength to fend off the will of a man. Such. Seek strength.
What if this is run on? What if this is like ...
Yeah.
The prayer seeks strength to fend off the will of mighty empire and
that
worldly beasts that do whatever.
That was my intent. That these are kind of connected. People still know what quarry means, right?
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, they're thinking quarry and ours.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I think you get what you're saying. You're saying there's the other world and then there's our world, but it doesn't quite hit for me.
Okay.
Well.
I guess it was because it's like Avallen, so it's like theirs, right?
Yeah. Or I still want to say weird beasts, like breaking through from like the other world, like something with that effect, but better. Or like tearing through the veil, or like breaking, encroaching.
Yeah, I mean, you say encroach. I mean, the issue is that we've touched on terms, but like a lot of these words are like transitive from the other world, like encroaching from the other world to the mortal realm. Mm-hmm. But there's not like a clear name for the mortal realm, right?
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, but it's called Avallen, I guess. But
I'm a race, and I mean, you can also say what they're doing, right? You can say something like "and weird beasts terrorize," or Diggs is suggesting beckon Beckoning from where? Beckoning from
No,
the
no, that
gods?
was from a while ago. That was instead of whisper, that was beckon.
Oh, I see. Very nice.
Beckon ancient gods. Yeah.
And weird beasts.
Stalk. Well, prowl.
Yeah.
Prowl. What's the prowl? Prowl from another world.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that before, but are they? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it.
But the point is, I don't think we need to get hung up right now. I know you said we could try and nail it, but I think we should go through the whole entire structure first, and then we could go back and refine like actual lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lurk. Oh, lurk is good. I like lurk. Oh, weird beast lurk between worlds. Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's one, Chrissy.
Yeah. Cheers, my dear. And I don't mean that, diminutively or passively. Cheers, my dear. Artwork. So this one so here we want to say that the fake horse are a thing, right?
Sorry, say again. Yeah, I guess here we introduced the idea. Well, the thing is, we've already introduced the idea of like a higher power at the start.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
we're like sandwiching it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that too. I feel like we haven't mentioned the clans anywhere, which was supposed to be part of this opening line, but maybe that's fine.
Druids and
yeah, I think it's fine.
I guess. I mean, you're right. The issue though is that it's not only druids that are on Avallen, and so is that like, is this a game of druids?
Yeah, but that's what the illustration shows, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say druids and clans, or clans and druids. I think it's fine.
Celtic warriors and druids. Yeah. Serve to make the gods with well painted stone.
Well, I mean, warriors and druids. That's just kind of cool. Warriors and druids whisper to ancient gods.
Yeah, that way it's like people know.
Yeah.
That they can be a warrior as well. The ancient gods amongst wood painted stone or stones. Singular plural.
Wood painted stones. Plural. But again, we're not getting stuck on the details.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't plan a whole video.
Okay. Alright. Moral petitions for the fake words for. We'll get on that.
Right, because we already said that in the first part. So what do we say here now instead?
That the prayer. Maybe it's like their prayers are answered by like fake horse or something.
Oh yeah, we haven't introduced the Fae yet, so yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
It is the Fae who answer.
Yeah. But only sometimes, tee.
That's right, tee. Who knows?
Yeah.
Answer. So it is the Fae who answer their answer to bestow.
Oh yeah, it basically says, will the Fae answer your pleas? Yeah. Instead of saying it is the Fae, maybe make it a question or somehow.
Will their Fae? Well, you can say, will their Fae? Will their Fae? Because it's still speaking in the third person, right? So will they answer your plea?
Yeah, or it could be something like you keep writing there. Are the Fae written on with with curiosity, something like that. Like the idea that the Fae are listening, watching, but they might not do something.
But it is the Fae, so like, but it is the Fae. So you're saying, but it is the Fae who are. I'm just listening. Who? It's not eavesdrop isn't quite right. the Fae who... Mortal is the Fae.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it, but it is the Fae. I don't like, but it is.
Okay. Well, the thing is,
do we really want to introduce the Fae here? Like, shouldn't be the next section instead? Or I guess we should.
Yeah, because the structure being that this is like your evocative section, and so you want to strongly imply that this book has fairies in it, right?
Yeah. Do we want to change the first line instead then? Instead of to ancient gods, the whisper to Fae, or ancient Fae?
Well, the art has gods in it, and...
Yeah, but the gods are ancient Fae. They are the first Fae in a way.
That is a good technicality.
Yeah. All the other Fae are made in the likeness, right?
Sure.
By them.
As all good gods are.
And then that kind of... I don't know. That sounds interesting to me. Like, you'd expect it to say gods there, but because it says Fae instead,
sure.
That both introduces Fae and is also interesting. Right, we pan up on these things are ancient Fae. I mean, yeah, they are.
Yeah, well, and then here you can say fairy courts instead, right?
Yeah.
Well, the fairy courts.
Yeah. Cool. We're cooking.
And then this could be like the fairy court art, maybe.
Yeah. That's these. Yeah.
But there is something to be said for making this about you, right?
Yeah.
So if we just make this your please, but do we say? Yeah, it's probably fine to say your. It's still probably better.
Okay.
But the question is, do we have to change the first line at all? Maybe not. On Avallen.
Oh yeah, we can find out by reading it. On Avallen, warriors and druids whisper to ancient Fae amongst woad-painted stone. Their prayers seek strength to fend off the will of a mighty empire, and weird beasts that lurk between worlds. Will the Fae courts answer your pleas? Yeah, maybe it's fine.
You could also say your fellow warrior.
Nah, that line's long enough as it is. Doesn't need more qualifiers.
Yeah. On Avallen, warriors and druids whisper to is fair.
I mean, we could just say instead of there, this could be your, right? Like, we'd say at the beginning, Avallen, warriors and druids do this, or you are one of those people. Your prayers seek strength. Yeah. Maybe it's too direct, though. My fellow teenagers, yeah.
My fellow teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that meme. Didn't you do that meme already, like my fellow Celts? Like, wasn't that a thing?
No, I proposed that, and we haven't posted that one.
Yeah, my fellow Celts. Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah. But maybe here, maybe I don't like the idea that you're praying. Your prayers. Please, your... Yeah. Or you... Maybe this is where you see beseech. You beseech strength to fend off the will of a mighty empire. And weird beasts of that. Yeah, I mean, basically now we're turning it into... This is what a Faeseeker is, right? You're on Avallen, you're a warrior, you're a druid. You beseech strength to fend off a mighty empire, things where will the fairy courts answer your pleas? And the answer is only if you're worthy, right?
Yeah. Okay, so here we're saying that you are a proud clan folk. Now here's the problem with the word clan folk. It sounds, for Americans, it's kind of weird. The clan has a charge.
Well, I'm thinking of changing clan from there to over here. Like, you beseech strength to fend off, but you could say to protect your clan, right? From
the will
of a mighty empire.
Yeah, that's good.
So that introduces clans straight from the beginning as well, and your clan, so you get to choose a clan, right?
Yeah.
So then we don't have to worry about clans there either. Now we can just focus on the excitement of the book, like, of venturing between worlds and becoming a Faeseeker,
Well, are we doing this character call to action here? Like, you are a Valak, blah blah blah, and you're seeking the divine blessings.
Well, yeah, no, you are a Faeseeker. Yeah, I mean, it's funny how we ended up getting here by accident, but we've kind of outlined what a Faeseeker is, right? It's someone who's beseeching the ancient Fae for protection and strength.
Yeah.
Will they answer your pleas? Yeah, and it's like, that's what the book is. How did we get here? Well, we should have started there, really, but.
That's by subconscious.
Yeah.
That's all of us work.
So then, I feel like the first thing here should be like, you are a Faeseeker. You are a Faeseeker. And, or you want to be a Faeseeker. Like, the point is you have to be worthy, right?
Like, not everyone is a Faeseeker. It's some people don't want to be a Faeseeker, right?
Yeah,
what you are is you are a hero. You need to say more generally, because again, these are people that don't know your book. Yeah, so what you want to say is you're like a proud Valak warrior. You're basically, right? You want to say you're a Celtic, blah blah. You're a Valak.
Yeah, and Diggs makes a good point in chat. She says, "I like ending on you are a Faeseeker." Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It shouldn't. It should be stressed because this book is also about the island and the setting, right?
Yeah.
So. Like, you are, so you take the role, right, of a oh, so you're making it longer, lurking between worlds.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Take the role of. This needs to be direct. Like, this is a call to action to people, right?
Yeah.
Well,
the call to action is to prove your worth. Like, you have to do things at the Fae Courts. You have to earn it. You have to. Yeah.
Of a hero looking to prove their worth to their clan and their god, or something like that.
Yeah, I just say like prove. Yeah, prove. Yeah, your worth.
Well, I could have just deleted. I would just delete the stuff I had.
Prove
your worth to your clan.
The gods will listen, something like that. And then, how do you prove your worth? This is the part that's supposed to be exciting. Like, what's exciting about playing this world? What are you gonna do? You're gonna.
Well, I'm still arguing that if you're saying prove your worth and the gods will listen, you're still missing a key part of being like a Valak Celtic warrior adventurer. Like, I think you have to say that because that's what this is for. It's for a role-playing game, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you don't say that?
Well, that's the next line. It's like, how do you prove your worth? You do all these things that Valak heroes do, right? Okay. Do we have to say that you're a hero? Like, can't it be implied by the actions you take? Like, if you're trying to protect your clan and you're seeking power from the other world and you're going to prove your worth to the gods, and then you're going to, I don't know, slay fiends, quest through the other world, and unite clans. Do you have to say that that's a hero? Isn't it just like show, don't tell kind of thing?
That's showing. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm thinking from the point of view of keeping it simple, right? Of like, in the sense that if you don't say it,
right,
and you assume, like, don't come from a place where you just assume your audience knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because at this point, they don't know if this is a video game. They don't know if this is a movie. They don't know if this is for a novel. They don't know what the product is yet, right? And what we're telling them is what their role in this product is. So we have to tell them, you play the hero. You're a good guy. That's important. Like, it's easy from our point of view to forget that.
Yeah, but that's,
Yeah.
So that's
What
not
if I
true,
don't want to
though.
be?
It's the GMs that are buying this, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
So should we be selling the world?
Yeah. But is it? But even when the GMs are buying it, all GMs are also players, right? Arguably.
No, but they are trying to.
Most.
They do want to see what kind of stories they'll be telling, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is just the. I guess if you believe by saying by talking about the actions, we can keep it clear. That's okay. Like obviously, I just don't want to run foul of people watching it and then they're like, I don't know what this is for yet, right? Yes. That's all. That's all I'm urging.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you don't want to be a hero, then you shouldn't play this game.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
You are not the target market if you don't want to be a hero. You can play a different game or do something else or knit. But if you want to be a hero, this is a game for heroes and legends. Prove your worth. Well, we can keep going with it because here's the thing: we still need to sort of pin this on artwork, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Well, I think it's sexist that you assumed I said women knit. I think men and women knit. One of my best friends, Eric Lowe, was a great knitter. He knitted socks all the time, and it was a wonderful hobby. Yeah, shout out to Eric Lowe, one of the best knitters I know.
Right, yeah, you're right. Artwork. Will the fairy courts answer your pleas? There's two artworks that come to mind for that. One is the recent one showing the fairy courts, but another one is I could do. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, this one, which kind of shows like a woman doing a ritual, and there's like a fae in the background watching over.
Oh yeah, she's asking, who did that? Who did this art?
Wasan Tebelawauchi. He did a few illustrations for me in the first book, and then kind of fell off the radar, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would let. This isn't my favorite piece.
No, it's not. Okay,
but
it's quite popular.
At the same,
yeah.
Yeah, but is that just me? I like what it's doing though. There is a fae in the fire. So that's kind of cool. So it kind of works. It does work.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we could do that one or the recent one I just got, which shows an actual fairy court.
Yeah.
This one, right? We can show the fairy court. But I feel like this I think this is too much. This takes you out of the world and puts you into this other world, very literally, and then it's like.
I think your instinct is right about the other piece, though. It might be that one because it's a mystic supplicating, and then with animation and a little bit of effects.
Yeah. I feel like and I feel like the Fae court would be later. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, spoiler alert, says Diggs. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that idea.
Yeah. So actually, let's do Druidess. Forest. So yeah, we are stuck on this section too. We kind of disagree, I guess. I still think I know Dick said otherwise earlier, but I still think it should be you are a Faeseeker. That's you said we should tell people what they are. Well, this is what they are, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, someone who was they are buying this book because this is what we're selling, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're a Faeseeker. I like that. You're a Faeseeker. Prove your worth and the gods will listen. Is that not what everything we want?
Should that be 2 sentences, basically?
Sure, yeah.
Fragment bother me. You're a Faeseeker. Prove your worth and the gods.
And I guess for what Dick said at the end, I see this as the end to this section, perhaps. I don't think we could say Faeseeker right till the end. Maybe that's too far. Burying the lead too much. Yeah. If your worth in the gospel. So how do we prove our worth, Kurt? What do we do that's heroic? What is it that Faeseekers do?
Faeseekers do.
We fight fiends.
Go on adventures and serve their agendas of the fairy courts.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say do these things, and then at the end it's like all in service of your fairy court, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a thing that's missing here. Again, that we'll gloss over because we know this already, but we have to be aware of it. Someone coming to this video fresh will not connect that a Faeseeker connects to God, I think. Because those are two different.
Well, we
call someone a Faeseeker.
We say on the first line, yeah. Whereas, Avallen wonders in Whispered Ancient Fae,
Yeah, but if you should say prove your worth, and the Fae courts the Fae will listen, right? That's really
true. Yeah,
what we could say.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
The Fae.
The Fae will listen. Yeah, and now I feel like we just need to show everything cool about adventures in our world, right? Like we've already shown the Raxian conflict or whatever, but it should be like grand journeys, mythic items, fights, like, it's kind of annoying that we're still trying to keep it in world, because I just want to say like mythic Celtic beasts, but mythical beasts, whatever.
Well, do we want to say choose your clan, choose your god?
No, that's already at the beginning, I think. Yeah,
okay.
Choose your clan. Like, I really think it should just be like, fight mythic fiends.
Okay.
Seek ancient treasures. Quest through the other world, and it's like a flashes of cool images. I guess I don't know if it's flashes. It's probably not flashes, but like the video should pick up pace here, right? I guess.
Cover artifacts. So this whole thing, right? Artifacts.
Yeah.
And
treasures.
And what was the third thing? And
like quest through the other world, or
through strange land, otherworldly. I just always feel saying quest through.
I know, it's so annoying, isn't it? It's otherworldly lands. Yeah. I mean, another thing here as well is like unite clans, right? Unite tribes.
I always want to say. I don't want to say unwin, but that's not like a well-known term.
Yeah, I know.
So they mythic beasts, uncovered adventures, and
venture.
I mean,
venture in strange lands.
Glory for your clan.
Yeah, and win glory for your clan. Yeah.
Glory or honor?
Honor. Yeah, sure, whatever. We can fix it in post.
Fix it in
post. Should have given them. Well, it's not our fault, Sylvia. That's what they call it. It's called the other one. Yeah.
No, it does have another name. It's called Unwin.
Yeah, it's called Anun. Yeah.
Anun, sorry. Yeah. Anun. Wait, which is right? Anun or Anun?
Anun. Yeah.
Well, it is called Anun, but it's hard to say. It looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I like Anun, but I mean that's why you say and eventually through otherworldly Anun.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. And then, because that's like a branding thing, right? You want people to know that your other world's called Anun, don't you?
You say the other world of Anun. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe not in this. Not in this. I don't know. Maybe in this video because it's a marketing thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
In Quest.
This is important to mention. Yeah.
Worldly Anun.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say through the other world.
Anun.
Of Anun, or the other world of Anun, or the other world Anun. Yeah.
Yeah, the other world Anun. Yeah. I'll use that more frequently in this book because I agree. Like I want us to be able to use both equally, right?
Yeah,
Noon.
yeah. Whenever we say the other world, people should think in their head a noon, and whenever we say a noon, they should think other world. Yeah.
Yeah. Tirnanog is also another name for it. Yeah, but isn't Tirnanog?
That would be Gaelic, yeah, Irish Gaelic.
Yeah, Gaelic, yeah. But the Anun is like the Welsh word for it.
Yeah, and no offense to the Gaelic, but I like Anun. I just think the word looks nice. I think it's a pretty word.
Yeah, and if we ever write a full source book only for Anun, we could call it Legends of Anun.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't worry, we will have a lot of places in the world in this book, so look forward to it. And question.
Yeah.
Is that...
Sorry?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So then I guess another part of this would be then like fairy tricks, right? Like this is to do in the service, like in the service of your chosen fairy court. But yeah, all blessings of the Fae are curses too. I mean, this is basically the line from our page. I could just get it up if you want. Like, we've already written this, right?
Sure. Is that how we word it? All blessings of the Fae.
Yeah, let me find it. What did we say? We said, yeah, make your pledge through song, lodestone, or blood. Fae blessings can also be a curse. Nah, is that really what we settled on? That doesn't sound good. Fae blessings can also be curse. Be curse. Oh, there's even a typo there. God damn it. Use your powers and stuff.
What are you looking at?
Just one of our Faeseeker's page. I don't know if this is the final one. Whatever, we can write it again. But all blessings of the Fae are curses in another light. Curses in another light. Yeah.
No, I mean, it has to be like, it has, I don't know, I feel like it has to be this or that. Like, this can, you can't say blessings are curses, because that's not always true either. Right?
Yeah, so I said blessings of the Fae are curses in another light. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I guess that line, that doesn't work for me yet. But,
okay, that's fine.
But we can, figure it out. All blessings of the Fae. Okay, and it's really just for the Faeseeker, but I feel like, is that too long? But beware.
Yeah.
Then maybe though. But beware.
You don't like that line? I kind of like it. All blessings of the Fae are curses in another light.
No, I like the sentiment, but the way it's worded doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like in the sense that it's like all blessings of the Fae. You're saying it's like you're creating a blanket statement that.
Well, you could get rid of the word all, or just say blessings, but it means that it's don't imply that it's all of them.
Yeah, but I like the subjective. A blessing can have two truths. Says digs. No, yeah, but okay, like how this idea of but beware. A Fae doesn't know the difference between a blessing, and sometimes doesn't know the difference between a blessing and a curse, right? Like there's like this kind of innocence to it, or this kind of haphazardness to it.
Yeah, that can work too.
Like the Fae rarely know the difference between a blessing and a curse.
But that just sounds like they're dumb, though, dude. It just sounds like they're dumb.
Really different, sure. Rarely.
Nah, I like my line better. I really like it. I don't know why you don't like it. Anyone in chat on this? Do you think it sounds cool? Blessings of the Fae are curses in another light. Like it just says that if you look at it in a different way, it's also a curse, right?
Sure.
And it just appeals to the duality of it, at least in my mind. It's not often that I write something that I actually like.
Well, we can run with it. I guess I don't like the absolutism of it.
We could be Sith if we want to.
Our curses another line. Sure. Okay.
And then I guess, do we want to elaborate on what that curse is, or just leave it as a mystery?
Yeah, because just putting it open.
Yeah. What did you say? Sorry. Yes. You say yes.
No, I would say leave it open. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then I guess then this line, maybe this line becomes 7. It's like split between 2 things. Like we can rattle off a bunch of things you can do. And then,
yeah, that's fine.
And then
I mean we control the people of it.
And then that's like all the mood of it.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything else then? Like slay mythic beasts, uncover divine treasures. Wait, what do I say up here? I had a list of things. Secrets, quests. Nah, I guess not actually. Do I have it here? Choose your clan and then quest in the folkloric Celtic lands to become a Faeseeker. The hero earns the bond of a fairy court and learns powers of the other world. But beware, abuse your weird abilities and you'll suffer the fickle whims of the Fae with our Fairy Trick Tarot deck. Yeah, that's what I've written on the landing page. So no, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Well, man, we should use. I mean, another thing we do is.
I mean, like do like unite tribes or something like that. Or like what can I need to add some like human politics to it, to what Faeseekers do as well. So, go on, what are you gonna say, Brian?
There's a line I want to use from the marketing page, like where we say survive a horde of Celtic Fae and fiends eager to turn your fairy tale into a cautionary one.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah. So
but I feel isn't that not too meta for like this?
No,
it's not. No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah.
No, I think it's fine. But the question is whether or not
where it fits. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to use it. We don't have to use it if it just doesn't fit anywhere. But it is marketing speak that we shouldn't let go to waste.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's not. It's going to be on the Kickstarter page for sure.
Yeah. Well, in that case, then maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's see.
All right, we're running out of time, so should we look at section 3 quickly? And then, actually, while you look at that, I'm going to think about what artworks can fit these things.
Sure.
Well, this will be like the cover art, I guess. Cover art. Show the Faeseeker.
Is a what do we say? Like a lot of the third section actually can just be what we have from our Kickstarter, right? Like
I think so. Is it just going to be like showing what products there are, like what's an offer?
Yeah, like this is the third Kickstarter for TRPG thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That thing.
Oh yeah, I'm working on it.
Maybe font art. Yeah. Podcast ever.
Yeah. Because we're just like thinking, right?
Yeah, I know, it's fine.
Right.
I'm okay with
debating
it. It's just fun.
Okay, yeah. So I'm talking out loud. Sorry, Sophia, but I know you're also probably working on stuff, and so is Digs. But yeah, that's the reality of work. I mean, we're working on other streams too, but like when you're trying to find, was it Le Bon Mot or whatever, and you're arguing about stuff like.
I guess this is part of the progression that we're getting to the crunch time of it now, right? So we actually need to get stuff done. Otherwise, there will be no crowdfunding.
There will be no Kickstarter. So Faeseeker is the third book of the ending nominated letter of Avallen. World. world. Setting. RPG. An RPG using the original card-based.
Oh, watch something. My Discord just died. So we've all just disappeared.
Did I disappear or did you disappear?
No, Discord just disappeared. It's fine, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Excellent.
How strange.
Yeah. So, incompatible with the most recent version of 5e. I mean, that might have to be 2 lines, but so I'm writing a Faeseeker Guide of Avallen is a third book. Is the third Kickstarter project. Kickstarter for the Emmy nominated world setting for the Emmy nominated Legends of Avallen world. An RPG using an original card-based system and compatible with the most recent version of 5e. Is that too long?
Probably. But I mean, that could be multiple lines, right?
Yeah, it could just be 2 images, right? I imagine this being like...
Yeah, I mean, this would be like
that, right?
It'd be like 10, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like it's yeah.
And then, like, early bird, was it? Who gets the...
I don't think we're thinking about the early bird reward, because that's not going to be evergreen. That's only the first, like, 3 days or whatever. We don't want the trailer to show its sell-by date after 3 days.
Fair.
Like, we need to say what a Faeseeker's Guide to Avallen is. Yeah, it's like we should say third Kickstarter. We should say is the new setting guide, or is the new setting guide? Like, is that what we say? Oh, Discord frozen again? Is everything dying? I think everything's exploding. Huh. I keep getting dropped, huh? Yeah. New world guide, says Sophia. Zilf, can you hear me? Can you hear me still? Well, to be fair, this is end of stream time. Ah, you can hear me, but you can't hear Kurt. Interesting. Just can't see you. Yeah. Stream time. Interesting. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's my internet's on the blitz or if Discord is dying for like everyone in the universe, or what's happening. But I guess this is end time anyway, so rather than fix all these technical issues for 1 more minute, we'll stop here and maybe I'll call Kurt. Thank you, Zofia, for your input and help, and Diggs as well. You've all been wonderfully helpful, and yeah, this stream was just we're actually a podcast now. This is actually what a podcast is like. Yeah, this stream is just showing us hammering out a video, and fun enough, hopefully you'll see this video in a few weeks. You'll be like, oh yeah, I was there when they made this. And it'll be exactly the same. Yeah. All right. See you next week, and I think next week it's going to be a similar stream where we're going to be panic making a whole Kickstarter page, or at least drafting the contents for it. Yeah. So thanks, Sophia. Oh, Diggs has been doing the doodle. Didn't finish it fast enough. Oh shoot. Well, I will definitely show it on next stream, the doodle, and we can tell everyone that you doodle it during stream. Just a sec. Well, I can't show it because there's no stream. The stream is not working. Oh wait, the stream is working here. I guess this part is working, but yeah. So if you send me something quickly, I could quickly show it on stream now. But I mean, like literally in a minute. I guess I have to quit Discord. Maybe I can get it working. Quit Discord. Let me just load Discord again. Discord. I'm like leaking all my stuff on stream. If I go here instead, I guess it's the same thing. Screen share. It is a quick doodle. I sent it. Okay. Yes, I was in the voice call last time. I was in Discord. Hey, Kurt, you're back, I think, possibly.
Weird. Yeah, I kept getting dropped by you.
Yeah.
Or, are you still on stream?
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
What?
I'm just oohing, and no one knows what I'm oohing at, but let me put this...
Weird go!
Yeah.
Are we still...
Yeah, we're still live.
Are we still...
Yeah, this is Chrissy's doodle.
Oh, show it.
Yeah, yeah. Can I zoom in more? If I click this, it's going to open something terrible. Let's just go here instead. Zoom in.
That's a hell of a doodle.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Here's something to know about Chrissy. She's very good, but also she's very quick.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome, yeah. So are you imagining this as part of that illustration?
Yeah. I mean, I do. I could see that, like, focusing on that, and then it parts, and then you zoom in on the druids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Good job, Big.
Awesome. Yeah, I love it.
But you know what? I think we got a lot of it done, though.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we got the general structure of it, which is what I wanted.
Yeah. And then we can start putting the video together, and we'll have the video.
Yeah. This stream's become a disaster towards the end. You're just seeing all sorts of nonsense over there, everyone. Sorry about that. That's fine. All right, I'm just going to end it rather than try to fix it right now. It is done. Just a doodle for real. Just wanted to draw a stone. Hell yeah, I love it. I love stones. It's a good looking stone. I love mossy stones. Mossy stones are my favourite. Alright, I'm digressing again. Let's end here. Okay. Bye guys. Thank you everyone. Take it easy. See you next week.
Got it. See you.